7 quiet traps that drain your energy without you noticing. Guided by the Quiet Guide. You're not here by accident. You've been running, holding things together, trying to stay consistent, even when the fuel tank is low. You know what burnout feels like. But what's harder to spot are the slow leaks, the silent drains, the ones that don't crash your system in one day. They just wear you down, moment by moment, week by week. You start wondering why everything feels heavy, why your motivation disappears, why rest doesn't seem to refill you anymore. This isn't about pushing harder. It's about paying attention to what's quietly pulling energy away from the life you're trying to build. So let's slow down together. Today we'll explore 7 quiet traps that drain your energy, without fanfare, without warning, and without you always noticing. Let's start with the first. 1. Performing when you're alone. You're not on stage, but it still feels like you have to get it right. Even in your own home, even with no one watching. You rehearse how you should be. You worry about disappointing people who aren't even in the room. That silent pressure, it adds up. Ask yourself, when was the last time you let yourself just be unproductive, unimpressive, unfiltered, in private? Here's what helps. Notice the moment you start narrating your life to an invisible critic. Then stop mid-thought. Replace it with this. I don't have to perform here. I'm allowed to exist. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. Rest is still rest, even if it's messy. You don't owe anyone polish. You are allowed to be real, even alone. 2. Overthinking conversations long after they end. The text you sent, the meeting where you spoke up, the silence that felt awkward. You replay it, then replay it again. And each time, you hand over more energy to a moment that's already gone. Ask yourself, what would I say to a friend who's stuck looping like this? Say it to yourself. Try this. Breathe in. Say aloud, it's over. Breathe out. Say, I'm safe now. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. You are not defined by one moment. Most people are thinking about themselves, not your slip. Let the memory leave. Keep the lesson if needed. 3. Solving problems that aren't yours to carry. You're empathetic. You feel things deeply. But somewhere along the way, you picked up weight that was never assigned to you. You try to preempt disappointment. Fix what someone else might feel. Take on emotional work they haven't asked for. That's noble, but it's exhausting. Ask yourself, whose discomfort am I managing right now? And why? Here's what helps. Whisper this to yourself before responding to anything draining. I can care without carrying. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. You're not selfish for setting something down. Compassion is not the same as self-erasure. Your peace matters too. 4. Constant low-level noise. Notifications, news, group chats, background YouTube. The world never stops talking. Even when you tune it out, your nervous system hears it. Let's pause. Can you feel it? The weight of noise you've gotten used to? Ask yourself, when was the last time I let silence do the talking? Try this. Every morning, start with 5 minutes of intentional silence. No music, no content, no scrolling. Let your brain unclench. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. Silence isn't empty. It's full of clarity. Noise steals clarity by the inch. Stillness is your right, not a luxury. 5. Chronic self-correction. You say something, then edit yourself. You start something, then second-guess it. You move forward, then pull yourself back. This trap is subtle. It looks like responsibility, but it's often fear wearing a polite mask. Ask yourself, what if I trusted my first instinct more often? Here's what helps. When the urge to fix yourself shows up, pause and ask, am I correcting this out of alignment or out of fear? And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. You're not too much. You don't need to shrink your light to be wise. Imperfect doesn't mean wrong. 6. Planning yourself into paralysis. You love structure, but some days the plan becomes a cage. You map it out perfectly, but never move. You script the whole project, but feel blocked. You aim for control and lose your momentum. Ask yourself, am I preparing, or am I protecting myself from the risk of showing up? Try this. Choose the next courageous step, not the perfect one. Then act on it before your brain talks you out of it. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. Action creates alignment. The plan can evolve. You're not here to wait until it's flawless. You're here to grow into it. 7. Making room for everyone except yourself. You check in on others. You stretch your schedule. You accommodate. But where in your calendar is you? Ask yourself, what part of me is getting neglected in all this generosity? Try this. Block 20 minutes a day as sacred. Not flexible, not optional. Even if it's just to breathe. Even if it's just to sit and stare out the window. Call it a meeting if you have to. And if you need a few reminders today, here they are. You deserve a slot in your own life. Boundaries are not barriers. They're invitations to wellness. No one benefits from your burnout. Closing reflection. Energy doesn't always disappear in one dramatic crash. Most times, it leaks. A little overgiving here, a little self-doubt there, a little too much noise, a little too little rest. But here's the truth. You don't need to escape your life to feel better. You just need to stop handing your energy to things that don't feed your becoming. These 7 traps, you've met them before. Now you can start telling them no. Not with anger, not with drama, but with calm, with quiet clarity, with one new choice at a time. Start small. Start where you are. Choose one quiet shift today and let it return your energy, one breath at a time. This is Quiet Grind Daily, where self-improvers reset. Calm mind, consistent action, guided by the quiet guide. Come back when the world feels loud, or stay for more in the next quiet moment we share.